right tonight. Thanks, Steve. They always mess it up. I don't know why they call me Byron. I think that would happen to Byrons a lot. They get called Bryan, but not me. I get called Byron. Anyway, a lot of people out here tonight. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Large crowd. Been trying for a couple weeks now to get my gay friend to come out to the club tonight. Trying to get him to come out. It is. You guys are making it too easy tonight. Wow. So I've been trying to get my gay friend to come out to the club, and he said, I don't know. He's like, I don't know about that comedy. That Larry the Cable Guy? I'd like to shove that cable right up his ass. I said, does that mean you like Larry the Cable Guy? So, personally, I don't like the Cable Guy too much. It's too easy, his stuff. But the one thing I do like about him is if, no matter what, if he's bombing up here, he's got his catchphrase. I love that he's got the catchphrase. Everyone knows the catchphrase. So he could be here in New Cumberland. He's like, yeah, the thing about New Cumberland here, it's rough. Women don't smell as good as the cows. Don't matter much to me, though. Get her done. See, people laugh every time, no matter what. Larry the Cable Guy. I've been working on a catchphrase myself. Mine is, hold on, people, do this part-time. Get me out of the tough situations. We'll try this one. So, if I were a cross-dresser, it would be tough to be a cross-dresser like in America. You'd have to, work at it to make yourself actually pass as a woman. Where I'd go if I were really into the cross-dressing, Iran. Easiest place to be a cross-dresser. You go out with an Iranian guy like 4 times before he'd even notice that you're a dude. Problem is, if you get caught, you probably get stoned to death. So, I mentioned this earlier before. I do this part-time. I mentioned this before. Everyone excited about the royal wedding coming up? Prince William? All right, yeah. I'm a little bummed out by it. Prince William's, not the best looking guy. So I'd assume that he'd get rejected a lot by women at the bar. And he's got the best comeback line for that. He's got the best in the world. If he goes up to a woman like, hey, you want to come back to my place? She'd be like, I would not have sex with you if you were the king of England. He could be like, just wait, bitch. Thank you. All right, so. Everyone remember the Civil War?
Yeah!
That wasn't even a joke. Holy crap, you guys are awesome tonight. You think if the North would have seen what black culture would be today, they'd have thrown it? Say Ulysses S. Grant was able to travel through time and have a sit-down conversation with Snoop Dogg. Think he would have been at Gettysburg like, hey guys, throw yourselves on your bayonets. I've seen the future, it ain't pretty. What if Lincoln was able to travel through time and see Tyler Perry's House of Pain? You think he would have worded the Emancipation Proclamation a little differently? Okay, maybe not. Maybe they were. Maybe people were able to travel through time here. Maybe Tupac and Biggie. I mean, I know who assassinated him. It was John Wilkes Booth. John Wilkes Booth took him out because he was supposed to assassinate Lincoln. He didn't get the chance. Lincoln was assassinated by Flavor Flav. Why else would the guy wear the big-ass clocks if he wasn't a time traveler? Turn the page. It's going fast. Next joke. Part-time, remember? So, humanity, if we zoom out, look on humanity, humanity's really impressive, Like, we've got all this stuff that we've achieved. We've landed a man on the moon. We've got these little cell phone devices that have all the information that you could get at the touch of a finger. Maybe one day we will be able to time travel. I mean, it's really impressive. You look at humanity from, as a whole. When you start to zoom in on things, it's not quite as impressive anymore. You guys will probably laugh at this one. I won't even make a joke. Lindsay Lohan. Zoom in on her. She's not impressive. What else? Anyone watch Hoarders out there? Watch Hoarders? There's a whole TV show on people that just are too lazy to put shit away, throw shit away. There's a whole TV show. That's not impressive. All right, I'll zoom in on this one. You guys are impressed with humanity, I guess. I thought you'd be like, yeah. Maybe I should just start telling some stuff quietly. I don't know. All right, so we were on a bus, and this couple was coming back. They did a bus pickup at a Walmart, and this woman, she has to sneeze. So instead of, sneezing into her own hand, sneezing into a handkerchief, sneezing into something, she grabs her husband's hand, boyfriend, I don't know, they were a couple, and she sneezes into that. I was thinking, I've been married for 9 months. I don't think my wife and I are ever going to be close enough to the point where I could sneeze into her hand. But something a few weeks ago. Anyone else? Anyone do that? Anyone use theirs? Anyone married out there? All right. A couple months ago, something did happen. I thought, zooming in on me to show how humanity's not impressive, and it also brought us together, I think, as a couple. All the animals on the planet, like animals, whatever, other than humans, they're smart enough that they would, they've got a cave or whatever, they shit outside it. But as like far away from where they sleep. But as humans, we put a bathroom right next to our bedroom. So a couple months ago, I had flu, stomach virus, whatever. So 3 in the morning, I get up. I'm delusional from being sick anyway. At 3 in the morning, I don't know what the hell's going on. So I hit the flush button, and I probably shouldn't have. And it just made a royal mess of things. And I was thinking, whew, this isn't good. So I get up, and by this time, I'm ankles deep. Thinking, what the hell? So my wife wakes up, and she's like, what the hell is going on? I was like, don't come in here. God bless her soul, she goes and gets towels. You guys aren't laughing at this. You laughed when I said like one word earlier. So I think it brought us together. At that point, I was thinking, holy shit, if I could time travel, I would go back and not have flushed that toilet. So, all right. Thanks, guys. That's my time.